Hey guys, welcome back and happy Monday. I hope everyone had a great weekend. And if you didn't, well, today's a new week. Today's actually it's the kickoff to my birthday week. So I can't wait to spend my birthday week with all of you, the Adams family. And I hope you guys are just having a great time so far. Now, in the meantime, since it is 4th of July, we're only doing a couple pre-records today, but I did want to talk about some of these blind items and tea coming out when it comes to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Diana Jenkins more specifically, and Lisa Rinna. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so we're back to talk about some Real Housewives of Beverly Hills tea or blind items, everything kind of going on, really, because it's been just like a whirlwind and a shit show. So Bravo Snarkside, which we love them. They're always reposting us. We have a great relationship with them on Instagram. They posted something seemingly about Diana Jenkins, and it's really interesting to me. They said this very recent reality star likes to tell a story of how she came from nothing and worked hard and ended up rich that way. Would her best friend from high school say that? The one who traveled with her to ski resort cities and beaches and the best hotels? When not accompanied by their parents, they would find rich men to hook up with. They're saying that they would find rich men at these resorts and on trips. Would her best friend mention the professional soccer player that our reality star was seeing while in high school and how he gave her a BMW? Is that what she meant by growing up poor? One of the things that, our reality star did was cut off her best friend as soon as she could for fear of damaging the narrative about her past. She couldn't have that best friend talking about the man that her, our reality TV star slept with and convinced that she was in love with. So he would move her to a different and a better city. The same city where she had another boyfriend protect her at a strip club where she worked so no one would steal her tip money. I wonder what happened to that boyfriend. I also wonder if he would know that while saying yes to getting married to her now ex-husband, she was carrying on a torrid affair with a much wealthier man who she really wanted to marry, but feared that he was too unstable. His money almost won out at the end. Now, again, this is total hearsay and blind items, but I am curious. So we've heard so many different things, and that's, I guess, the big mystery surrounding Diana Jenkins is that she gives us one narrative about how she grew up very poor, but then, she had to clean and she worked as a maid. But now you look and she has this opulent lifestyle and she can't go into, stores because she's allergic to them. So I don't necessarily know which one is it? And then she was accused of being a madam. She was accused of, some weird stuff going on with this book. She's been allegedly linked to Jeff Epstein. And people are even saying that her now husband, could have even been one of her clients. That's all alleged and that's all conspiracy theories. But until someone comes forward and confirms it, you can't say it's neither here nor there. Now, since we're talking about Diana Jenkins, she has been in the press a lot this past week, last month, really. One, for making the comment about it can't feel good being a Black content creator, but then going back and forth with Garcelle Bouvet on social media when Garcelle claimed that she slammed her as uneducated. She said, how am I uneducated? Maybe you need to, educate your audience and let them know that when Haiti was going through crisis, I was, sending over a plane with first aid and a ton of stuff, not only to Haiti, but to people who were in Congo. And I've done a lot. So I don't know why you're slamming me as uneducated. Maybe you should educate yourself. But again, after having these conversations, we know that one doesn't necessarily have anything to do with the other. That's amazing that you've done work for Haiti and for people who really need help, and you're, using your resources to do that, but also going on and making a statement like it can't feel good to be a Black content creator just because you've done amazing things. Those don't make up for you saying something that's really kind of terrible and awful. It doesn't balance it out, if you guys get what I'm saying. Also, when it comes to Lisa Rinna, she's being slammed right now because there were a couple of tweets and also videos that resurfaced of her. One where there was a TMZ man who caught up with her and she was saying that she thought he was a gangster because he had tattoos and that he was going to shoot her. And people were like, wait, what? And then an old tweet resurfaced from 2010 where she said that she had a dream the night before that she got into a fight with Star Jones and something to the effect of punching her and pulling her wig off. Now, as of right now, she's getting a lot of heat because she put out on her stories that, you know, she thinks it's bullshit that if she fights with Garcelle on the show, then she's considered a racist. She's like, that's bullshit, and I'm not going to go with this narrative. And if you guys don't like it, then you guys are hoes and pussies, and go watch Dubai. You know, we've been talking about this because the Dubai ladies have dragged her up and down, read her for filth, and we've been kind of enjoying every single minute of it, only because this is the thing. And I have this conversation with so many people. If you're going to attack people on social media, you have to be, if you put something stupid or ignorant on social media, be prepared for the backlash. The internet is awful. People will stick up for themselves, but also, like, it's a machine that you can't beat. I can't tell you how many people I have this conversation with when they're like, I'm going to put out a controversial tweet and try to see, you know, what people think about that. And I hope that pisses them off. I'm like, why would you even want to do that? Because yes, you're going to piss people off. You're going to achieve exactly what you're trying to achieve. But at the end of the day, people are going to clap back, read you up and down, and rip you apart. Is that what you're looking for? Because it's not going to stop. Once a few people jump on the bandwagon, then other people see it, they jump on the bandwagon. And at the end of it, you're left there like freaking out, trying to do damage control. And how do you fix this? Lisa Rinna is the classic example of someone who does this all the time. Like, if you can't handle it, then stop sparking it. Now, we know going into the rest of the season for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, well, one, the reunion is going to be interesting because Lisa Rinna is going to have a lot that she has to speak up about, you know, talking about calling the audience hoes and pussies, dragging the Real Housewives of Dubai through the mud when they had nothing to do with this, but also some of these resurfaced things that have come out. Like, we completely glazed over the fact other people got in trouble, like, you know, for costumes and stuff that they've worn. Kenya, when she wore the Native American costume, they took her off that episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta. But then there's photos of Lisa Rinna and Harry Hamlin where he's dressed up in like a Nazi swastika sort of outfit. And I'm just wondering why Lisa Rinna gets so many passes. And I'm not saying like fire her from the show, but I don't understand why like she doesn't have to answer for a whole lot, especially coming from the self-proclaimed queen of own it. I don't get it. But maybe you guys can help me understand, because as of right now, I definitely don't. I want you guys to go ahead and comment below. What are your thoughts about Lisa Rinna? And most importantly, since we know that her 4-year contract is coming to an end at the end of this season, we know she's going to bring it at the reunion, right? Her number one target is going to be Kathy Hilton. She's going to do whatever she can to tear her down. And I'm sure she's going to get vicious about it. But why doesn't anybody go back at Lisa Rinna? I would die if Kathy Hilton comes in with some information on Lisa Rinna and just goes, boom. But do you think it's time for Lisa Rinna to take a break? Or is this one of those bullet trains that you don't know what, you don't know why you like watching her, but you like watching her and you want to keep her on the show? You guys let me know what your thoughts are. I think she kind of needs a break, but I do think she's vital for the show. I'm torn. I'm in between. I just hate her activity on social media, but there are a few housewives I hate their activity on social media. So go ahead, comment below. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. We have a members live only coming to you soon. I'm going to call it Wine Not or Wine About It. I want you guys to, you guys will see the concept. You'll see it's going to be a lot of fun, but also we have hot, messy topics coming this week. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Real Housewives of Dubai, and my birthday, and Southern Charm. So there's a lot to talk about, a lot to break down. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your 4th of July. Enjoy your holiday, and we'll see you so very soon. Bye, guys.